Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here and I'm bringing you Super Arrow Idol, or perhaps Super Arrow AFK, as the game has changed its title for the third time now. But I want to show you a setup which will allow you to squeeze at least 1000 kills when it comes to daily mine and a treasure dungeon. Also, I will start recording videos for the next few weeks in a portrait mode, as this was requested by you guys. This should be more mobile friendly. So if you don't mind leaving me some feedback in the comment section if this is something you like and you want me to continue going forward. Obviously this might limit slightly the amount of comments I was able to put previously on a landscape mode, but nevertheless I should be still able to stick few across the screen, and obviously if you listen to a commentary you're gonna get full info needed and based on that very subject. Okay, so I'm gonna head over into adventure straight away. I'm gonna skip treasure dungeon. I still don't see this very appealing. Golden eggs, I still think we can squeeze much more out of grinding, but the daily mine, this is what I love to do. I love to challenge myself and squeeze as many kills as possible. So before we go ahead and I'll show you the setup, first things first, bear in mind obviously every single day of the week you're gonna have a different recommended element, and today we've got ice. Also, because it's Wednesday, I'll need to show you that we've got a chance of hot time and actually double the amount of elemental stones, and that's what we want to do today. So you want to take this opportunity and either use Wednesday for your farming mode, or I would also stick to Monday, as the build I'm gonna show you in just a second fully rely as well on a physical damage. So if we increase physical damage output, we will be able to squeeze more kills, or perhaps if we use it on Wednesday, we can actually double the amount of elemental stones, or if you need to do it in any other day of the week, then just make sure you take advantage of these recommended elements. And obviously rewards as follow. We got a chance of a up stones, and this is multiplies times 30. We've got a drop chance 30 times multiply for element stones, and now also a hot time, so we doubled that amount. And finally we've got obviously a holy grail in a hyper stone. The lucky horn, this is something you're gonna grind throughout, so I wouldn't really be bothered too much about it, but the first 3 rewards, it's something you're gonna constantly need. And now before we go into a main subject where I can show you the skills, also crucial part of it is you want to select difficulty, and you always want to go for the lowest difficulty possible, and this is because we are aiming here for as many kills as possible. The killing more monsters will completely outperform your results if you would have gone with the highest difficulty, obviously struggle to kill the monsters itself. So having that out of the way, now if I tap on challenge, this is a setup itself. So because we are going now with ice element, as you see we are talking here plus 900% extra damage, and then everything else will be on minus. So the foundation of this build is going to be basic attack with auto ballista, reflect and track, and this is a crucial for this build. And because we've got ice recommended, you want to add with adding damage for a very particular element, and I went here with the icy vein, but if you got chance of going with a smite skill, you should definitely do that as well. And because I couldn't add it here, I'm still going here with additional lightning arrow and burst, as these are fillers, so the moment I won't be able to place ballista, I will still have to rely obviously on normal attacks. And here I'm getting with 1 additional skill just to have more projectiles, and then everything else should be a smite skills or adding damage. And you just need a 3 setups, you don't need more than that. And let's go and have a look how that works in practice. Alright then guys, so the main concept of this build is to basically place ballista into biggest clusters of the mob and then just keep moving forward. So basically a track and reflect will be doing a mass amount of damage, and this is where you want to find yourself just literally placing it, and then obviously this is dealing a damage for you. Keep sticking to a middle section. Obviously you have to play this mode manually, don't rely fully on auto, as your character will start getting towards borders of the map, and obviously this will reduce amount of kills you'll be able to squeeze. So let's just see if this very attempt will result in 1000 kills as I have promised. Come on, let's just stack with more ballistas into another cluster, and so on and so on. Okay, we've got another 12 seconds on the clock. Another great cluster in here. Ballista has been placed and we are moving further. Okay, so we are now well over 1000, and that should be it. So as mentioned earlier as well, guys, obviously you will have a chance of selecting additional element for this particular day of the week. Mondays and Wednesdays should be effectively the best days, but you still should be able to participate and farm these on daily basis as long as you use advantage of that very element recommended for the day. So I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously go ahead and start beating your own records. And if there is anything else, leave me a comment in the section. I'll be happy to respond. And as always, guys, I will see you next time.